Hi there guys, this is part 2 of how to prep an image for engraving using a free program called Gimp. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, back in the program here. Now, just a quick reminder, this is a mini series on the engraving prep, or in prepping your images for engraving in TruCUT RDWorks. So we've been looking at two different tools to get the most of the process done, and that is Photoshop and Gimp. So now we're going to be carrying on in Gimp. We've got everything set up here, our layers and our transparent layer for painting out any unwanted black here. So now with our paintbrush tool selected, just remember we can use the eraser tool also to re-erase if we made a mistake. So we've got the color white, and now you can adjust your size with your brackets, closing, opening, closing, or at the bottom here, as you can see, we've got size. Also adjust it there, and your brush type. So I'm just gonna set mine a little bit bigger, start painting out here, and like before, this process can take a bit of a while, seeing that this is really what's going to clean up your image. So I'm just going to pause, carry on, and then we can take it from there. Okay, now that you're back, we're all done here. Once again, you can obviously zoom in and refine and really clean up the image, but this will be fine for now. And like before, what we want to do is I want to make a duplicate of this group. So I'm going to right click it. You can say duplicate layer, or what we can do is the bottom here, click that duplicate button again. Then I want to set this one's mode to multiply once again, just to make it a bit darker. You might not need to do that on yours, but yeah, I sometimes like the result it gives. Then what I want to do is I'm going to right click here. I'm going to go to the bottom and say merge visible layers. So once I do that, I'm just going to click merge. Then all our layers just merge into one single layer now. Let me duplicate this one again, duplicate layer, and this one I want to set this mode like before in Photoshop to linear light. And this will now really clean up the lines, so we can see the difference. Even all these extra imperfections, it removes most of them. So this is really a great way to clean up your engraving. Like I said, you could go manually by hand and touch up the outline, so it sometimes looks very good in engraving as well. And then once we get to this point, we're pretty much ready to export it. So then what we want to do is go on top here to File, on our main menu, and we navigate down till we find Export As. Export, we'll export it over the original image, which I don't want to do. So go Export As. I'm going to select the Photoshop one and just change the name from Engrave PS to Engrave Gimp. Then we hit export. You might ask us a few options. In general, these settings you can just leave as it is. So export, and there you go, we're done. Now these images should be ready to be imported into TruCUT RDWorks and taken from there. But otherwise, in the meanwhile, if we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares to cover. And also you can isolate your search on the top right here. If you do not, however, find the videos you're looking for, just go here, request a training video, fill in the mini form, and then we will make that video for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.